I'll just briefly tell you a story about Pop used to have his Clydesdale plough the fields amongst the veggie. So he'd grow a cabbage, say, there, and the next one there. So when the horse walked, he'd step over that cabbage and wouldn't touch him. So he had somewhere to put his feet. So Pop used to plough the weeds and Dole used to step over them. But us kids would hide in a bush hedge at the end of the first row, and she'd come up there, we'd go, "Wah!" and scare her, because she'd go like that, and kill half a dozen cabbages. Well, he used to go crook. You can never understand why poor old Dole went like that, because kids used to frighten her. So I always loved Clydesdales from then. And because I had all that Jacinta and I had all this land up there, and so I bought myself one. And old Dozer was his name, and he was a lovely old fella. And then eventually I bought myself a cart. So I was collecting them all up to the cart, and Darcy and I used to go around on a Sunday, big long rides on the horse and cart. And unfortunately with the drought, we couldn't feed him any longer. No matter what food you put in him, he lost that much weight. It was unfair. So I finally brought him to Victoria and gave him to somebody who could look after him with the grass. And just recently I've sold the cart. But it was a wonderful 3 or 4 years. And that's actually when I discovered I was becoming ill, because I couldn't lift the chains and all the saddles up on his back. I was getting weak and I couldn't understand it. So that's when it first happened. But that was a great time, and thinking of my old grandpa, and it was me, the old grandpa, sitting up there.